on so participants can come in and I'll know who's here and who's not. Hold down. There you go. Okay. I am in San Antonio still with my husband. We're going to be here for a little bit longer. This is supposed to be English, right? We're in English class. I hope it's correct. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to be talking about all the new things that are going on, celebrating the girls from March. And then we're going to also talk about all we're going to have a two-part training on money management. I think it's so important for us to cover that because all of you are going over your goals. You're achieving so much more. So it's important for us to be able to mesh in the sales, the recruiting that you're having, and also the opportunity to kind of put this on paper and see where Mary Kay is taking you. If you're here, say hello, wave, say hello to me so I know that you're here. Say hi, thumbs up, okay? And so I know that you're here. So, all right. So what we're going to be talking about today is just celebrating a few girls that have done amazing things. There's actually a lot of girls that have done amazing things this past month. I'm so excited for everybody. We have, I did not pull out the reports from last year, but actually it was 2015. We had our very best month ever, which was $17,000 and a few $100. And we did over 17,000 this past month, so we're so excited about it. But I don't think we beat our very best month yet, so we were short a few $100. So I know we can do it in the month of April, but we're just so thrilled that you guys are working hard. We had 19 new, that's a lot of new people. And March has always been a very good month for us, but this really put the icing on the cake. It was just awesome to celebrate everybody, and everybody's been working really hard. There's so many new things that happened in the month of March. We had the launch of the birth set in February. We had the launch of the body care. We did the survey. So hey, Clady, I'm so glad you're here. Yay! I'm so glad she's on Zoom. Yeah, everybody go to Zoom because that's where it's at. Okay, that's where we're having a lot of fun. So we did enjoy. Hey girl, how are you? I'm gonna change the speaker to you here. Hold on.
There. Now I can hear you better. I'm gonna be able to hear you better. Are you there? Are you there?
Tô aqui. Tá bom?
Okay, good, good. Yeah, we're here. So, so we're just, I'm just go ahead and celebrating everybody that's on what we've done in the month of March. And so we did, like I was just saying, we did our very best month ever second. The very, very, very best month was only a few $100 short, $200 more than we did last month. So this was awesome. We had 19 new people. That is super great. And we had, we actually have officially today, which is month end, we have 2 consultants in DIQ. So we're super thrilled for them. So we're so very excited. Our unit is doing so many wonderful things. So let me go ahead and congratulate everybody. And I'm glad that you guys are here. So let me know who's on Facebook and who's on what's the name of this thing here, Zoom, because I do want to say hello to you guys as you walk in, okay? So, all right, we are going to first go towards, let's go ahead and talk about the survey. I think the survey is a wonderful tool. We had over 35 entries on our survey this past month, and I think that's a testament of your hard work. Hi, Marielle, how are you doing? Good to see you, yay! Marielle, there's a link for Zoom. Click on that and go to Zoom so we can see you, okay? Do you get it? Get Zoom, click on Zoom and come to the Zoom room so we can see you, okay? So the survey and la clase de portugués una hora más para frente, ok? Entonces, si quieres escuchar en portugués, retorna en una hora, ok? So we had the 35 entries that we had over 8 people from the 35 entries on the survey that actually became consultants. They replied with a 5. And with the 5 reply on the survey means I want to sign up now. So I just want to give you some numbers. Luciani was the queen of the survey. She sent out several of them, and 13 of her clients responded. Number 2 on the survey was Clady. Clady had 6 clients reply. So I'm so excited for you, Clady. Congratulations. This is awesome. And hi, Debbie. Good to see you here. Hello, girlfriend. I'm so glad to see you. Yay. Okay, so then the third one to have number 3 was Debbie. Debbie with 5 replies. That is so exciting to see that. She had those 5 girls just jump in and give us their opinion of what they thought about the survey. So that was awesome. Congratulations, girlfriend number 3 in the survey.
Woohoo!
Yay! Karina, who's a very brand new consultant, she just came in this month. She had 4 of her clients between March the 30th and March the 31st. She had 4 clients jump in and reply. And Eliani from Missouri had 2 of her clients come in and give us opinions. Out of the 37 replies we had, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Out of the 35 entries, 11 were number 5s. And the number 5 is sign me up right now. And out of the 5 sign me up right now, 8 actually signed up this past month.
Wow, that's awesome.
That is an awesome tool. So needless to say, we're going to keep on doing this for the month of April. Okay. So it's official. If you want to keep on sending that link, we're going to keep on doing that.
So you're going to do the video with the survey again, the whole thing, like we did last month. Okay.
So go ahead and keep on using the same link. I'm not going to redo a link. I'm just going to keep on asking you to use the same one. And what we're going to do, there were 4 names that were drawn for the drawing. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to take them out because they already received their drawing. Hey, Lee, how are you doing? So if you have already received a prize for the drawing, what you want to do is, if those 4 people that were drawn, if they want to be in the drawing again, all they have to do is have a phone call with me. And have a phone call with me, a 10-minute phone call where I'm going to get some feedback from them. Good idea, Debbie. And then get them to, if they talk to me, if I get a feedback from them, they can go back in the drawing, okay? But everybody's game again. Everybody that has answered so far, we're going to put back in the drawing. And if those 4 people that were drawn, one actually is my client. I'm so excited to see that one of my clients got drawn. And she responded with a 1. She's like, never. I never want to be a consultant. But she's an awesome client. So I'm going to do a little feedback with her. Again, just keep on using that survey because it was an awesome tool. And we did recruit a lot of people with that. Okay, so based on those answers, before I go on to the next, congratulations, I want to let you know that then Luciani, Clay G, and Debbie are all going to get one part of their palette because they had more than 5 people answering the survey. So they are officially receiving at least the tray and the bronzer from that contest, okay? So let's go and talk about, Debbie, did you send your totals, sale totals?
I did. I had posted them on the Facebook.
That's what it was. Yes,
okay.
That's what it was. Yeah. Okay. Because I was looking at we had people sending it on WhatsApp and Facebook and weekly accomplishment sheets and all that stuff. I know you did over 225. I just don't have the total because I looked all over the place.
My total sales for the month was like 1,400 or so.
14. Yeah, it was 1,400 something. Okay. So out of the people that gave me their totals, okay. So if you don't have your total sales, I don't know what you're doing in sales. I knew Debbie had done 1,400. Luciani did 1,300. Naya responded with 439, and Stella is the queen of sales at 1,505 is her official number. So congratulations, Stella. So the
Stella,
it's Stella. I know, right?
So close.
I know, Debbie. I know, right? So these 4 girls are gonna get a second part of their palette. So that's going to be their cheek duo color. That's going to include the cheek color and the highlighter. Okay, so these 4 girls, Naya, Stella, Luciani, and Debbie. If you had sales, I'm sure all of you are having sales because all of you are doing $1,000 months here. But if you don't turn in your sales, I'm sorry, I can't give you the prize. So we're going to do the same thing for the month of April. The palette's going to go on for the month of April already. So if you don't have the 6 pieces, which we only gave you 4 opportunities to earn this month. So it's either the sales, the faces, the survey, and the wholesale. Okay, those are the 4 ways. So the most that you could have gotten this month was 4 parts of your 6 part palette. So now you have another month to complete the palette with 2 more ways. Okay, it's going to be the same exact thing. I'm not going to change anything. So as long as you do your wholesale, your faces, your survey, and your whatever else it is, I forget. No, I'm not looking at the picture. Then you get 2 more parts of the palette. Next one is your wholesale. So all of you that did at least 225 wholesale this month are going to get a 3rd part of your palette, which will be your pressed powder. Your pressed powder. Okay. So I'm going to just rattle off all these names. Okay. If you from 225 all the way to 600 are these girls: Dorothy, Rachel, Cassiani, Stella, Joy, Priscilla Yano, Leslie, Alex, Akiko, Camila Pontes. We have 2 Camilas. Camila Pontes, Ana Cristina, Priscilla Matsusaki, Rosalia, and Naya. All of you did in between 225 and 600. Okay, so all of you are going to get the palette and the bronzer. And then these girls have done over 600, which means from now on, all these names that I say received the bracelet, and they will also receive their first part of the palette. Anna Farrell is the lowest of the 600s at 601.50. Okay, I did my 600 bracelet. Yoo-hoo! And then we did Yumi did 613. Congratulations, you get the bracelet in your tray with your palette. Jennifer did 623.50. Lillian 627. Eloisa 627.50, and she's a brand new qualified consultant, so she counts. Great job. Naoma 629. Camila Kamimura 643. Lieli 674. Luciani 676. Eliani Souza 699. Debbie Brady 797. And the top 5 for the uni: Vanya, brand new consultants at 898. Congratulations. Mel, also brand new consultant, 1004. Margaretti from Philadelphia, 1091. Rose from Philadelphia, 1120. And the queen of sales for this month, congratulations, queen of production, I'm sorry, for this month is Claygy with $1,441. Yay, Claygy, yoo-hoo! So I believe Claygy has been a queen one time this year so far. Claygy, correct me if I'm wrong. So I'm going to send you the second part of the Queen collection, which is the Weekender bag. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I know you're on the video call there.
Woohoo! I'm so excited. Yeah, thank you.
She's the queen. So you have received the frasquera only, right? You didn't receive the Weekender yet?
Correct.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
No, yeah.
So you are due the Weekender. So it's mailing out tonight as soon as the phone call is over. So congratulations.
The weekend bag is, which one is it? Is that the...
It's a Weekender. It's a gigantic travel bag. It's called a Weekender because you can actually travel, put everything you need in there for the weekend. So if you're going to travel overnight, it's a gigantic bag, and it's from that same collection of the frasquera.
No, I didn't get that one. I got the one for the car bag.
Oh, yeah. Okay, no, that's super big. And it's an over-the-shoulder bag that is a great, it's a, what do you call the bag?
A duffel bag? Like a duffel bag?
But it's bigger. It's bigger. Go back
right.
on the pages on Facebook, on our page, and see. We posted a picture of. I think Debbie, did you get a Weekender yet? I know.
No, I haven't gotten any.
Okay, I think that Margaretti got one, and Neuma got one. Neuma and Margaretti got one already. So we'll look back on the pages, or I'll post a picture here. But you'll be getting it.
Okay.
You get
Thank you.
Yay! Congratulations, girlfriend.
And my daughter won the prize for the survey. I was so shocked.
Exciting. How exciting. That's fun. Okay, so I'm due to send you whatever prize. I'll look when I'm done here tomorrow. I'm going to sit in the airport for about 5 hours. I will send all the prizes, I'll post all the congratulations, all that fun stuff. I've been working a little bit here, but we've been on the go the whole time, so I haven't really been able to do any posting. But
I hope you got some sleep. I hope you got to sleep some.
I've done a lot of sleeping and a lot of eating here. I feel like a pig. I have been eating a ton, but I've been having a good time. So I'll go back home tomorrow. So I'll be doing some work starting tomorrow. Okay. All right. So So that's for the sales. We announced the queen, we announced the bracelet winners, the salespeople. And now I want to tell you guys that we had 19 new people. 19 new people this past month. And so we had a tie for recruiters. Can you believe that? So Luciani Umeda and Neuma Odajiri are both from Oregon. Actually, Neuma is Luciani's recruiter. So Neuma came into the business. I'll tell you the tree. I recruited Stella Matsumura from Oregon. She recruited Neuma, and Neuma recruited Luciani. And both Luciani and Neuma are officially our newest DIQs from our unit right now. So they both recruited 8 people in the month of March, just to make sure that everybody was active and we had enough production for them to go on to DIQ. And Luciani and Neuma both signed their DIQ letters today, and they sent me a screenshot. So I'll be posting that, congratulating them with their team pictures and all that stuff. I'm just waiting for all their team people to send their pictures. Some people came in on the 30th and placed their orders, so I'm just still like talking to them, meeting everybody. But congratulations to Neuma and Luciani, who added 8 new people this past month to their group, and they both are on DIQ. I want to also congratulate Camila Kamimura, who's a brand new team member who joined and signed up a new person. So she came in the month of March, became qualified, and she signed up Matsumuri. So I'm so excited for her. Claydy also had a brand new team member the day after career conference. So congratulations, Claydy. And Stella had a brand new consultant who's Mel, number 4 in production for this month. So congratulations, ladies. You guys are doing a great job. I'm so thrilled to be working with people that want to do stuff. Okay, so the next thing that we want to do is throughout this month, we want to encourage these girls that are on DIQ. So if you see a special message, if you see a saying that you think that these girls need, they are going to need a lot of emotional support from us. They're going to need a lot of, we want to make sure that we pour love and support onto these girls, because DIQ can be the most exciting time of your life, and it could be also the most stressful time of your life. And so the pre-DIQ requirements is for you to, for right now, for until the month of June, Mary Kay has a special promotion. So if you have 8 active team members on your team, they don't have to be qualified, but 8 active team members, on the following month, you can enter your letter onto DIQ. So you guys need to take advantage of that. If you have 1, 2, or 10 team members, it doesn't matter. You want to work this month, work with the survey, because the survey is working, you guys. Just send them the survey, let them know that we're looking for people, and then we can do the follow-up with them. Work with the surveys. We're doing a great job with them. You guys are giving them something to think about as you call them. And then when you finish the month of April with 8 new people on your team, then on the first day of May, you can sign up for your DIQ letter, and you have May and June to finish. And so we're working on a fast track to get as many girls on seminar stage this year, okay? I do want to make some announcements real quick. If you have not seen this yet, I am so thrilled. Go to Mary Kay in Touch and go to the new digital updates. When you go on Mary Kay in Touch and check that out, Mary Kay has now kind of blended all of our digital assets in one place. So just click on that, so you can click on the link and get all that information. But the Show and Sell app is an app just like the beauty book. I don't know if you noticed that, but on the new starter kits that we receive right now do not have beauty books anymore. We used to have a little tiny book that we flip through to have our clients go through the class with us. Those are no longer available because we have the flip chart, and the flip chart gives the client a visual during the class. But if you are doing a one-on-one appointment and you don't want to use the flip chart, the Show and Sell app on your phone is another opportunity to kind of just flip through pictures and show people what all about the company, the Pink to Green initiatives, all about our Mary Kay Foundation, and then go through the product line. And you can have places where you click. Let's say that you're talking about the miracle set. You can click on the link and it shows the video of the miracle set. So you can stop talking and get a visual for the client. Or you can click on the link that it has all of the benefits of the kit. So you don't really need to know it by heart. You can just have this all in there. Hi, Claudinei. I am so excited that you're here. So thrilled. Look at you guys. Awesome. I'm so excited that you're showing up to meeting. Oops. I want to make sure that this is staying up like this the whole time. Please let me know if you don't see me. Congratulations, Claudinei, for being here. Woohoo, so thrilled. Okay, so check out the digital zone that's in there, because you do want to see all the new stuff that they have available for us, including the show and sell. Okay, and then the other thing that I'm so thrilled about is that you have in there the links for the there's some videos that we love on Mary Kay in Touch, but we have not been able to share them in the past. Well, now they're available. You can share them. So they're very, they have opened up a lot of the links of the videos that are on Mary Kay in Touch that you can go in there. So go to the video lounge. Some of them from what is the guy's name? Luis Casco. All the Luis Casco videos now are shareable, and we have the how-to videos are now shareable. There's a ton of videos that before we couldn't share, but now they're shareable. So get on Video Lounge and take a look at that. The other thing that you do want to know, Clay G, you're going to be so happy to hear about this. Earlier today, I wanted to place an order because Mary Kay has a special on the Lash Intensity Mascara. I don't have a picture here because I have no more lookbooks because I've been warm chattering here in San Antonio. So the Lash Intensity Mascara has a special this month. And it was sold out at noon, and they stocked up again. So it's available again, Clay G. So if you want to order that, it's good to go.
Woohoo! Good to know. Thank you.
I'm so excited, yeah. But this is the deal. The Lash Intensity Mascara on retail is $18. So you sell it for $18, which means we purchase it for $9. Right now, from today until the 15th of the month, when you buy one Lash Intensity Mascara for $9, you can buy another one for $4.50. So you actually buy it for 25%. You know, you pay 25% out of the instead of the 100%. So when you are on a shopping cart there, you want to, whatever you add on regular price $9, you want to add the same amount in $4.50. Okay, so if you're on a shopping cart and when you go to shop on Mary Kay in Touch, when you go to order your products, you go to specials. So you go to limited edition, and on that page, the first item on the left-hand side is going to be the Lash Intensity regular price and the Lash Intensity discounted. I know Mary Kay did not make this easy for us this time, but this is all you want to do. Let's say, and you can only buy 13 max, okay? That's all you can buy. So there's a cap on it. You can only order 13. You go in there and you order for, let's say they're going to do 13. You order 13 regular price and 13 sale price, and you will see that on your retail and wholesale. If you only want to buy 5, you buy 5 of the regular and 5 discounted. Okay, so for every regular price one, you can get a sale one. So if you want to buy one regular price, you buy one discounted. For you to get the discount, you have to buy at least one regular price so you can get a discount. So you can do that all the way until the 15th of this month, okay? And it's while supplies last. And I'm telling you right now, today in the morning when I went to order, it was not. It deleted it from my order. So I finished out my order without them. And then after month end and all that mess that month end happened, I went again this afternoon before meeting just to make sure that it was restocked. And sure enough, I was able to create an order and pay for it. So for the month of April only, from the 1st to the 15th, the max you can do is 13. So I have already purchased my 13. I cannot do that anymore. And the same thing for you. I would suggest if you do sell lash intensities, get in there and get them, because once the supply that they have set out for this discount is over, it's going to be over. Okay, so I think that they restocked it because we were so upset about the bag, the Circus on prize bag. And just so you guys know,
Yeah, you know what? The mascara does not make up for the bag.
Right.
Not even close.
I totally agree.
I'm just letting you know.
Keep
your stinking mascaras. I want it in my bag.
What are you going to tell your clients? We have to go to the dollar store and buy a pink bag and just pretend that
They'll forget.
I'm with you 100%. I wanted that bag because I wanted it so bad. But the other thing that I called Mary Kay about, and they have no idea what's going to happen yet, is the cellulite cream. How many of you have cellulite cream on or out of stock still? You're still waiting for your, because I have like 4 clients that bought cellulite cream from me, and I haven't been able to deliver for them yet. So I don't know what to do about this, but they'll figure it out. So just so you know, they know that it's out of stock, and they'll figure it out for us. Okay. Does anybody have any questions about any of this stuff, about the DIQs, about what we've done, about the survey, or the pallets before I move on to the training for today? Because I do want to spend a little bit of time talking about money management, and I will send you guys your prizes. Don't worry, I have your prizes figured it out, okay? I already ordered them. They're already home. So when I get home tomorrow, I'm packing them up and start mailing them out to you. Anybody has any questions about the prizes, the pallet collection, the survey, the bracelet, anything that I talked to before we go on to the money management class? Anybody has any questions or anything? Everybody good on Facebook? Everybody's quiet there. Cornelia left. Uh-oh, she doesn't want to talk to us today. Okay.
I think she's going to be back at 9 o'clock. She's putting the kids to sleep. If that's the same one. If that's the same Nay, I know.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. This is the word. Yeah, this is for her putting the kids to bed. This is really, she always says it to me, Anna, this is when you do meetings at 8 o'clock is the worst time for me because I'm putting the kids to bed, and I get it. I did that. I was talking to Eleanor, my senior, the day that Gabriella turned 22, which was last week. And she says, I remember when I had little babies, we lived in Philadelphia, and Ray traveled a ton, and I didn't have a babysitter. I was not going to pay for a babysitter to go to meetings. So I used to put the kids in the car, and we used to pack a bag of toys. There were no iPads back then. Okay, there was no such thing as iPads. So we used to pack toys and fish crackers and apple juice. And our meetings were held in a hotel on the upper floor. There were some meeting rooms on the upper floor. So there was a lobby like in the front of all these meeting rooms. And I would ask the bellman to let us borrow one of those luggage carts. And he was super nice to us. We always tipped him. And the kids would come up the elevator with one of the luggage carts, and they would just kind of push each other the whole 2 hours that we were there playing with the luggage, because that was their only entertainment, the poor kids. So the kids were in between like 4, 6, and 10, something like that. 4, 6, and 8, they were ages. And so they have entertained themselves at meetings so many. And I would leave I would sit in the back of the room, and I would leave a crack of the door open so I could watch them, just make sure nobody was killing anybody. But my kids grew up going to Mary Kay meetings with me. So she says, oh my gosh, I can't believe Gabriella is turning 25 or 22. I used to remember her pushing the brothers on the car. So that's our life. Okay, I don't even know why I said that. Okay, putting the kids to bed. That's what it was. Okay, let's talk about money management. So today I know we want to run numbers, and we're going to do that next week, and we probably will be getting to that if we can talk fast here. But today, before I start the numbers part of our finances in Mary Kay, I want to ask you a question, because I do want to go through the head stuff first before we get to the nitty and gritty of money management. And if you've taken that class with me before, we've talked a little bit about what I'm going to share with you. But I'm going to ask you a few questions, and I want you to just be frank with yourself. You don't have to share, because that's a touchy subject. Everybody has their own money personality, and that's okay. But I do want you to be aware of where you are in order for you to grow in that area, okay? Before Mary Kay, I knew nothing about money management. My parents are the most awesome people. If you've ever met them, you know them. They provide for us everything of the best. They have sacrificed their lives to make our lives great. But because of that, I was never taught money management. So I was never wise about how to save, how to spend wisely, how to even budget, how to even take care of my checkbook. I did not know how to budget. I did not know how to do any of that, because everything that I wanted, my parents would give it to me. And I come from a society where back when I was growing up, it was not cool for your parents to let you work. It was in society, it was okay, we'll give you everything. From where I come from, it was kind of weird to send your kids to go to work at an early age. Until you had a degree, until you had a profession, you stayed home and your parents provided for us. So that's what I learned growing up. So I never learned how to balance my checkbook or budget for my expenses. All I had is all I spent. And that's the type of mentality that I came into my marriage. Now, my husband is the complete opposite of that spectrum. And so he is very wise about spending. He budgets for everything. He doesn't spend until he has the money. And he wants to make sure that he knows how much it is, and he reads all the receipts. He's very cautious about spending. And so you can imagine when we first got married and we had no marital training and any of that, we just like, we fell in love when we got married 11 months later. You can just imagine what our first couple years of marriage were, trying to mesh in the two ends of the spectrum on that train of thought. We had a lot of just heavy discussions about, you know, is this worth it? Is this not worth it? Should we buy it? And then we couldn't communicate in a level that we felt like we were respecting each other's opinions, because, you know, I wanted somebody to just give me what I wanted all the time, and Ray wanted for me to be very cautious about our spending. So we really didn't mesh there. And until I asked God for wisdom in that, I really did not know how to do anything. And to tell you frankly the truth, it was not even to make that relationship better, but it was because when I started my business, I needed help. I just did not know how to do any of this. And I couldn't handle all that money that was coming in. I was not seeing any money. I was not seeing how Mary Kay was beneficial for me financially, because I was making money, but the money disappeared. And I don't know if you relate to any of that, but if that's where you find yourself, like, what happens to my money? You know,
there are shoes to be bought. There are
right,
shoes to be bought and bags to be bought.
And we have to go to ice cream shops anytime we see them. Hello.
Take out all kinds of stuff.
Exactly.
I know where it goes.
So the money was coming in fine, but I'm like, what the heck? I don't have any money at the end of the month, and I'm making good money. So that really started getting me worried. And of course, Ray was not respectful of my business, because he said, you know, you're working all this time, you're gone with the kids, but where's the money? Like, you're having fun, fine, but where the heck is the money? You know, where is this money going to? And so I needed really to have a good look in the mirror, you know, look at myself in the mirror and say, I need help. That's the first step on any kind of improvement, right? So I needed to just look at myself in the mirror and say, I need help. I don't know how to manage my money. And then I needed to actually find somebody who could help me with that information, because I surely did not want to go to him, because I did not want to go to the end of the spectrum so far. But I needed somebody that was professional, that I could trust, and that was going to give me godly advice. And so I really did a lot of research. I did a lot of reading, and I came up with a plan that's worked well now that we've gone through this phase together. But so then that's why I want to talk to you guys about that, because first of all, I went through that road and I learned a lot, and I think I'm in a very good place right now to be able to at least show what I know to some people. The other thing I want to share with you is that statistics show, specifically in Mary Kay, that the number one reason women leave the company, leave Mary Kay as a business, is mismanagement of their money. I'm going to repeat that for you, because not only for your sake, but for your team's sake. The number one reason why women leave Mary Kay is because of money mismanagement. Okay? If they're making money in Mary Kay, they're not going to leave. Even if they're uncomfortable with some things that they're doing, you have to agree with me that other jobs are also uncomfortable, right? But they stay at that other jobs because they're making money. So it's the same thing with Mary Kay. If they're making decent money that provides for their family, they will stay here. And so we want to teach women how to be better money managers, okay? So what we want to do today is I want to ask you a question, and you need to be frank with yourself. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but if you want to share, the more the merrier, right? Let me ask you this question. If I were to ask you exactly how much money you made in Mary Kay last month, would you be able to tell me? How much money did you make last month in Mary Kay?
Not enough.
Not enough. Right? Amen. Amen. If you have a job, how many of you have a job outside of the house? How many of you work another job?
I do.
You do. Okay. If I were to ask you, you don't have to tell me the number, but if I were to ask you how much money you made at your other job, would you be able to tell me to the penny?
Yes.
Right. Because we have a salary, right?
Right.
But in Mary Kay, it's our own business, and we don't really treat it like
Right. That's correct.
right? But it's in our hands. Our salary is really in our hands. So do you see what I'm saying now with regards to how
Yes.
important it is for us to really be good about sharing what we know with our people and also internalizing that information? Because when we know that information, we can be wiser about how to manage that money. Okay, so here's my question to you. If I were to ask you, what is your percentage of income, and where are you getting, if you're getting also percentages, not only with your sales, but with your team members, what is the percentage of income with that? Your bonuses that you receive as a team leader or a leader of a team. Would you be able to tell me how Mary Kay pays you? Do you know how Mary Kay pays you? You guys know?
Well, you get direct deposit if you get commissions, right?
Right.
And then otherwise, it's when we sell our stuff, we kind of pay ourselves.
Very good.
So,
Yeah.
and then you as a director, you get it direct deposit,
Right.
right? Yeah.
Exactly. That's exactly right. Yeah.
Because we
So
don't have to wait for a paycheck. Like some of the direct sales companies, they hold on to the money and you get paid every 2 weeks. It's payday or whatever, where, we can have payday any day we want to sell something. And it's
isn't that
just
awesome?
right there. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Do you know that I just was talking to another girl who wanted to recruit me? She saw my website and she's like, "Oh, you're a director. You do want to be a part of this thing?" And I'm like, no. But she was trying to teach me about her, and I said to her, "So what do you do with your commissions?" She's like, "Well, it's not really money. It's credit towards more product." So in this company that she was trying to sell me to be a part of, they don't actually give them money when they have a team. They give them credit towards more product.
Oh.
So how do you pay the light bill with product?
Hmm.
I'm like, no, I'm making good money here. I'm good. Thanks. Appreciate that. But no, thanks. I'll stay right here. So we are so blessed to have a company that gives us money. Mary Kay knew that money pays the bills. So she instituted the way that we get paid: 4%, 9%, 13%, and the bonuses that go attached to that. But she also knew that women like prizes. So she also put in together all, the bracelet things, the star consultant, all the little things that we get also. So Mary Kay knew the prices at seminar, all that fun stuff. So we get paid both ways. We get cash and we also get prizes. So we need to be very thankful for that. But if you don't know that you get 4% for the new girls, there's a bunch of them that are Brazilian, and they have heard about the Mary Kay opportunity in Brazil. Over there, you only start getting paid on your team after your third person. But in the United States, after your first person, you already get your 4%. So you need to know that information because it encourages you to go out and get new team members, okay? So first team member, 4%, second, third, and fourth person is 4% commission on your team. On your fifth person, you go to 9%. So you need to know these numbers because then it makes you work. We talked about it the last meeting that I really want to help you guys get to team leader because then can you see the lightning out there? It's really raining hard. It's first time it's raining here, and I'm glad it's raining today because we want to have one more good day here. But 9% is 9 and 13% is when you maximize your commission, And I know as a leader, you're going to be doing your 600 every month because you want to maximize the 13. So if you can have 13% commission on your team, why would you have 4? Right? So let's work towards those 5 girls on your team. Using the surveys, you guys can get there. But what I want to talk to you guys about is generally splitting the population in half. You have the spender and the saver, right? There's 2 types of people in the world, the spender and the saver. And usually we marry our opposites, right? Isn't that incredible how it happens that way? So if you are the spender, you're kind of like me before. I am still a spender. Don't get me wrong. Just because I learned money management doesn't mean that I stop spending. I spend everything. And now that Ray asks me to take care of our finances at home, I spend it all because he doesn't, because I pay all the bills and jobs. So he blames me all the time that the money's gone. But we went out today and he wanted to buy a t-shirt for a friend of his. And he's like, my gosh, t-shirts are $25. And I'm like, how long ago was the last time you shopped for a t-shirt? He hasn't shopped for a shirt in years. He's like, I was thinking I was going to spend $5. I'm like, wow, I really have sheltered you big time. But so we went on and got a regular t-shirt that said Final Four, and he's like, $25 for a t-shirt. I said, yeah, buddy, that's normal t-shirt. Go to the mall to see how much you pay for one. So I'm the spender and he's the saver. Who are you? What are you? Are you the spender or are you the saver? Do you even know what you are? Are you a good balance?
I believe I am a good balance.
You're a good balance, Lee?
Yes,
Yeah?
yes.
Tell me why.
Because here in my house, I have a budget in my hands.
Yes.
Yes, since I married, I get that for me.
Okay.
And I think a lot of when I need to spend some money, um, because I am worried about the budget. And yeah. In Brazil, I have my office, and I need to know about that. And I am I am saving a lot. And yes, I need to spend when I necessary. I believe that. But
Yeah.
I love Mary Kay, and for that, okay,
You spend away, right?
yeah,
I know.
you know that.
I know. You do spend a lot on Mary Kay. So that's a good thing. I'm so glad. Girls, if you're on Facebook, you're not listening to this conversation, go to Zoom. It's awesome to listen to the girls here. You are right, Lee. So yeah, you do have a good balance. And for you guys that don't know, Lee, she was a CPA in Brazil. She had a law office and she did financial, she did CPA work there. So she's very money oriented. She knows all the ins and outs of the laws that have that regard. So she's very good. She actually did her taxes all by herself in America. She looked up on the law. So I agree with you. You have a good balance because you're cautious. You're a spender, but you're a cautious spender, right?
Yes.
That's
Yes.
good. That's a very good balance. Good job. Okay. Anybody else wants to share? Where are you right now? Are you a spender or are you a saver?
I am not a saver. I'm horrible. That's all. Just telling you how it is. You know why, Anna? I was raised like you. My parents made really good money, and my mother was really poor growing up. And so we got everything and anything. And I was never taught how to balance a checkbook or how to save or make a budget. None of it. So here I am at almost 50, and I'm still, whatever. I just need to be rich, and then I don't have to worry about it.
If you make enough, you don't have to worry about it, right?
Right?
That's what I think. That's exactly how I think.
Exactly.
Just sell another repair set and I'll be fine.
Right.
Agreed. Okay, good to know, Debbie. Okay, anybody else wants to share? Are you guys over here on Facebook, if you want to type here, are you more of a saver or a spender? Where are you at right now? Anybody else on Zoom want to share?
I am a disorganized spender.
That is good.
But my husband controls me, so We keep a balance there.
That's good. So he's a saver.
Yeah, he's a saver.
Okay, yeah. So we can relate. Yeah, I relate to you.
Well, it's always a fight when we have to pay bills. We always fight.
Yes, indeed. Okay, I got it. Girls, if you're not on Zoom, you're missing out. This is good stuff. Go to Zoom. Okay, so and Naya's back. Naya, we're talking about money management. So if you want to share, Naya, I'm asking, are you in your house or for yourself, are you the saver or the spender? Do you like spending more money or do you like saving more money? If you want to share, you tell us, okay? If you don't want to share, that's okay. Is she there?
She was having trouble with the audio because the first time that she goes into the app on her phone.
All right. I'm glad somebody, because I'm using the I got it.
Yeah, she's still trying to get it together.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, we're gonna keep on being here because I want to be okay. Well, we're gonna talk. If she wants to share later, then come on in, Naya, and share with us. All right. So based on what you're telling me, then we all need help, right? We all need help figuring out how, except for Lee. Lee's got it going on. Lee has got it going on.
Yeah, I believe. I'm not sure, but
So
I believe that.
We'll take lessons with you, Lee. But what I have learned, all the skills that I have learned in Mary Kay have helped not only me grow my business, it has helped me. The lessons that I learned in Mary Kay, and I strictly follow them, have helped me see that I'm making money. So it keeps me more motivated to work my business. Okay. Mm-hmm. But it also helped me at home. I brought these skills home to my home budget, and it has helped us be able to afford more things, have more choices. There is a national sales director. Her name is Linda Tupin, and she's very big on teaching money management. And she has a saying that I love, and it says, money doesn't buy you happiness, but it buys you choices.
Yes.
And so when you have extra money, you have options, right? Yeah. Yeah. And one time I was at an event with one of our team members, Fernanda Machado, and we were at a money management class, a career conference in Philadelphia, and just from the information that we were getting, we came up with a good math formula. The first one is problem plus worry, problem plus debt is more problem. Now, problem plus money is solution.
Yes.
Okay, so problem plus debt is more problem.
Debt. What is debt, Anna?
It's a formula. Debt is when you owe money. Debt is when you owe money.
Okay.
When money is owed.
Thank you.
So the situation that this national was teaching us, she says, let's say that you already are living paycheck to paycheck. Let's say that every month you whatever money you make, you already spend. If there's any catastrophe, if you have a blow tire, if you have a sick child, if you lose work, any problem that comes in when you have debt, it becomes a bigger problem because there's no solution.
Yes.
Right? But if you live in the world, if in your world you have a surplus, if you have an option to fix your problems, then even if the solution does not get fixed with money, for example, a sickness, for example, a loss of a home or something where you cannot fix it, you have options. Okay, so let's say that you have a parent that lives far away from you and they get sick. If you are tight on your budget, you can't just get a flight and go visit them, except for if you're clergy, because clergy can fly for free. But if you know what I'm saying, it's expensive to fly last minute. Or if a child of yours is in a situation where they need a lot of money all of a sudden, you can't help them because you're tight for money. So we need to really look at our way of how we handle money for us to be able to have choices, right? To be able to grow into that position of having choices. And so what I want you to do this week, before next class, before we finish the class, I'm going to give you a homework that I really want you to pay attention this next week, okay? And I want you to be frank with yourself, because we can all play games in our heads. Since we already know where we are, we know our personality, right? We know how we are with our money. We know how we think about money. It's good for us to kind of be aware of that and then work from a place where this is what I'm going to be doing this week. And then watch what you do, because when you are aware and you are aware of your actions, you can make changes, okay? So all of us want to learn how to make more money in Mary Kay, and all of us want to be good stewards of our income, all of us, regardless if it's a Mary Kay income or not. But we need to be aware of where we fault and where we succeed in order for us to repeat the success and stop the things that we're doing wrong. So this is what I want you to do this coming week. Every time you spend your money, it could be for coffee at Starbucks, or it could be paying a bill. I want you to make a mental note that money is going out. That money is going out. If you are even more diligent, make a little journal of every time money goes out. Every time money goes out, I want you to make an entry. Just kind of get on your phone, like go to your calendar and write down $250 for coffee, $500 for a light bill, whatever it is. Just make a notation just for these next 7 days until next Tuesday when we meet again, okay? Because I want you to see how many times money comes out of your house. Okay, and sometimes we have our budget and we know those bills are getting paid, but everything else that we spend on, pair of shoes, movie, gasoline, all those things we don't really track for. So I wanted to keep a journal of every time the money goes out of your house. Okay? And then I also want you to, if you sell a product, if you make a sale, I want you to send me a message. And I really would like to, Claudia is on a phone call right now. I really would like to honor her. She is amazing every single Sunday. She just sends me a quick text message, 175. I'm going to tell you this. I'll tell you, she's not selling $1 million every week, but she's consistent about telling me, which means she knows how much she sold. So 225, 247, 436, 212, 169, 225, 117, 197. She just, these are the ones just from this past 2 months that she sends every single week. She just sends, Anna, this is my total in sales. Thank you, Claudia, for being diligent on that, because you know how much money you made that week. That helps you figure out your budget for Mary Kay. So if that's what you sold, half of that is your profit. You know how much money you made in Mary Kay. So if I come to a class and say, how much money did you make in Mary Kay last month? You can quickly look at your text and you know how much money you made. You are making an effort on yourself. So you want to know how much money goes out of your house, but you also want to know how much money comes into your home, right? Those are the two major parts, right? What goes out and what goes in, because then you can figure out, where is my money going? And how wise, how big, good of a steward am I with that income, okay? So that I really would like for you to watch those, the income and the outgoing of your money just for these 7 days. And I know it's going to be one more thing for you to do, but if you want to grow in this area, that's a very good exercise for you to start paying attention to, okay? And then the other thing I really would like for you to put in perspective is that however you think of what you own, all your possessions, so your car, your house, your possessions, the things that you own, your clothes, your shoes, the lawnmowers that's out there, the ski jet that's out there, whatever the possessions that you own. There's also the same way there's two trains of thought, right? There's always a person that thinks that there's spender and there's always the saver. With regards to the things that you own, I want you to think about this for a minute. Who does that stuff belong to? Who does that stuff really belong to? Is that really, really yours? Because the moment you decide that that's yours, you take possession of that, and then you're not thankful for that. And I want to just throw a thought out to you. Everything that I own, I know I worked and I put the money down and I paid the monthly bills, and then it became mine. But ultimately, the work that I did to earn that money, the money that I earned, the opportunity to buy that thing, it did not come from me. And I personally, I believe that came from God. God gave me that opportunity to own that home, to own those cars, to own that property. And so I respect that in a different way. I'm more respectful of the things that I own because I know they're not mine. I'm here just taking care of them, but not really mine. Because at the same time that I got it, I could have it taken away from me in a heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
I could really have it taken away. My car that I drive could get into an accident and it'd be gone like that.
Yes.
My house would catch on fire and be gone in 2 hours. All the things that I own could go away. My mother-in-law had her house burned down to the ground. She lost everything. And so it gives us perspective of who does this stuff really belong to. And when you start respecting the things that you have, it makes you look at money and the money that you earn and the things that you do with the money that you earn differently. And I had to go through that journey to start respecting the money that I make and honoring God with my money in order for me to start making money. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Does that help you guys kind of get your frame of mind? That's why I wanted to talk to you guys about that first before we even go into the dollars and cents of money, because how we think about money is going to dictate how we're going to treat money. If we think the money is mine, I'm going to be respectful in a certain level of it. But if I know that money, okay, so if somebody was to give you $1,000 and say, I need you to take care of this money for me, we wouldn't go out like, Dad was saying, whatever, man, I'm just going to go and buy the shoes and buy the purse because I need to buy it. We would take care of that money, right? Because it's not ours.
Yes.
So if we were to treat our money, the money that we make and Mary Kate and our other job and the money that our husbands make, the same way as if it was a money that was entrusted to us to take care of, think about how we would treat that money.
Yeah.
It's not really ours to begin
Yeah.
with. Okay? So I want you to have that thought in your mind. I want you to think about that. And I want you to really keep those two journals of what goes on and what goes in, because it's going to give you a new awareness about how you behave with your money. And then we can talk about what to do with this money next week. Okay?
Okay.
I will be sending you guys on the group, on the WhatsApp group, a link for you guys to watch this week. And as you watch this video, I want you to kind of start watching that. But keep a journal. I'm not going to ask you for the journal. So if you don't keep it, that's your problem. It's an exercise for you. It's for your own personal growth.
Yes.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then if you have anything that you want to share next week about your journey with money, send it to me privately, because I'm going to ask you guys to share next week as well. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Thank you guys for being here, and keep watching for the posts. We're going to be doing lots of posts. Okay?
Okay.
I gave you guys last minute, but if you have any sales that you want to turn in your sales for me, because I'd love to give you guys the pallet stuff. Okay, so send me your sales before the day's over, for the month of March, how much money you sold. Hi, Tracy. How are you doing, girl? Okay? Do that.
Okay.
Send me how much you sold. I love you guys. We'll see you next
Bye.
Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Tracy, we're going to start the Portuguese call right now, but if you want to watch it, it's going to be recorded, okay?